Happy December, friends! Welcome into this week's Tori's Take presented by Priority Health. The Lions were this close to keeping up with the one-loss LA Rams yesterday, but things got out of hand in the fourth quarter. In today's take, we'll take a look at the highlight of the game and what we can gather from the loss. Let's do it. All right, first things first. Far and away, the number one highlight of yesterday's game was the big man touchdown. It's rare you get to see these, and it was fun that left tackle Taylor Decker got himself one. He said in all of his years of playing football, it was his very first touchdown. I loved his elation and the elation of his teammates around him. Tyrell Crosby, I'm looking at you, and it was such a good moment. Plus, it was great to see some creativity from an offense that has struggled lately. After the game, Decker said he threw the ball up into the stands in the moment, but then realized, wait a second, I want it back. So he started a social media campaign to find the person who has the ball. And as of filming this, Taylor Decker says he found that person. He promised to make it worth their while if they came forward, and I'm confident that this story will have a happy ending. Well done to everyone involved. On a less positive note, let's address the outcome of yesterday's game. Afterwards, I was wondering, hypothetically, which could have been tougher for Lions fans? Losing a close game to the Rams that you had a chance in, or losing in a blowout that many predicted? The first reaction, I think, is, well, of course the close game is more disappointing because there was hope instilled. They had a shot and it fell apart. But I would argue that in this case, the blowout would have been worse. The Rams are the better team right now, evidenced by their record, right? Of course, anything can happen in the NFL, but Matt Patricia said it himself. They knew they had a big challenge in front of them. However, they were able to keep pace with one of the best teams in the NFL for 3 quarters. What's more, their defense was able to significantly limit an extremely explosive offense. This defense has improved as the season has gone on. Yes, the offense faltered and another late-game turnover sent things off the rails, but there are encouraging things to take from this one, especially when you consider the fact that most people thought this would be a clear-cut, decisive Rams win. It's no moral victory, but at a point in the season where you aren't exactly playing with a realistic playoff shot in the forefront of your mind, seeing positive production from your team can be a good thing too. For today's extra point around the league, it's hard to touch on anything besides Mike McCarthy's firing. The Packers parted ways with the 13-year head coach of their team last night after Green Bay lost to the Arizona Cardinals. Mason Crosby missed a field goal to tie it up as time expired. The Cardinals only had 2 wins coming into that game and hadn't won at Lambeau since 1949. Arizona's next foe, of course, is the Lions this weekend. As far as the Packers go, it's been a rough year for them. The offense has struggled, Aaron Rodgers has lamented over its performance, and change seemed imminent. Now Joe Philbin takes over as the interim head coach, and the Packers will get a head start on the hiring process. The Lions face the Packers in the season finale in Green Bay on December 30th. All right, guys, that's it for this week's Tori's Take presented by Priority Health. I'll see you back here next week after I enjoy some warmer temperatures in Arizona this weekend. Thanks for watching. From Xfinity Studio, I'm Tori Petry.